Scusa Yannis, avevo dimenticato di inserirlo nella lista dei discorsi preparati, è l'ultimo, poi vi ricordo ci sarà una sessione aperta a tutti gli interventi, chi vuole può già alzare la mano, io gli darò la parola.
Hello, I'm Yannis. I'm a member of Solidarity for All initiative and also participating in Solidarity initiative of VioMe in Athens. And I will try to explain the context that VioMe, and not only VioMe, has raised up in Greece the last years. In Greece, since the first memorandum in 2010, we have faced, and during the period of the capitalistic crisis, we faced a violent effort to destroy the labor market and a violent effort to privatize numerous structures and services that were until then public. The crisis was faced as a chance for the capital to change the reality in Greece. So, a series of services turned from public or from free to private. Not everyone had access to healthcare system since then. All the public property of the state or the state property is privatized and for sale. And the labor market becomes really flexible. As we read in the introduction of this panel, of this seminar, we read that a handful of enterprises are recuperated also in Greece. And there is a flagship example, the example of VioMe. But before trying to export conclusions from that and from VioMe, we should define the context where this happened. Alongside with the memorandum, or because of the memorandum in Greece, there was a big reaction from the people of work and the youth. The top phase of this movement was the Square movement, the Syntagma Square movement, which actually was a massive reaction and a fight against the memorandum, but not only that, it was an effort to reoccupy public or reoccupy common as a meaning. And there was a big effort to redefine the meaning of public in comparison with the private sector or with the state. The Square movement did not fight for the state. Actually, it redefined the meaning of public by implementing new types of direct democracy and self-management. When the Square movement completed its phase, it got decentralized. In every neighborhood, in every city, in Greece, there were popping up solidarity structures. People starting applying in practice direct democracy and equality by demanding. People demanding public healthcare system, and they started creating social clinics where everybody had access. Solidarity structures were demanding food, and they were creating free shop kitchens. In this period, in the last 5 periods, we could say that it was a period of creating things. And there was where VioMe popped up. There was when VioMe, as an example, started. Which is the main slogan of VioMe? If they cannot, we can. It's the same slogan that the solidarity structures have. If they cannot give us free healthcare system, we can provide. And of course, VioMe becomes an open space for everyone. In Greece, since VioMe, there is no tradition in self-management and recuperated factories. There is yet no a law for working cooperatives. And this is really interesting. Workers of VioMe started producing cleaning materials, and they used the alternative network of solidarity structures to promote them. So, a solidarity network were used by the workers to start promoting and giving their products. The main characteristics of VioMe was that the workers were producing, solidarity initiatives were started working in every city in Greece. The factory was open to everyone. And there is not only VioMe in Greece now. There comes Enclo. Enclo is a huge factory that is in a bankrupt procedure. It used to be a huge factory with thousands of workers. Now the workers in two cities in North Greece, they're promoting a business plan, and they're going to create a working cooperative and try to work the factory again. And the last month we have a third example in Nausa, a formal wood factory. What I'm trying to say now is that generally the questions that what we can do is now become an option in Greece, and this is something that you have to take in mind. Is this common? I'm not sure. I can say that I'm sure that it's towards common, but we have to see all these occasions. We have to see them complementary. We have to see them as different phases of one big target. Thank you.